Hello, this is going to be a 220 word per minute Q&A. It is edited for privacy. When you are finished with this take, read your notes and watch the video again so you can see your accuracy. When my hand is up, it's question. When my hand is down, it's answer. Okay. And we'll begin. And what body parts did you have x-rayed at Sacred Heart? I would say my neck and back. Where did you work immediately before working at ASE employee? Before there, I was taking care of a lady privately at her home. And how long did you take care of the lady from her home? About 4 months. Why did you stop taking care of the lady at her home? Because of my work schedule. Once I started working at Good Life. And before the private care of the lady at her house, where did you work? I worked at, well, it's Elmcroft of Pensacola now, but it used to be Broadview of Assisted Living. You said Emcroft? No, sir. Elmcroft. Elmcroft. How long did you work for Elmcroft? I worked at Elmcroft off and on because it was Broadview before it was Elmcroft. But I guess while it was Elmcroft, I probably worked there 6 months. And how long was it Broadview? When I worked there, when it was Broadview, like 3 different times, anywhere ranging from 1 year to almost 2 years on like 3 separate occasions. And what position did you work in at Elmcroft and Broadview? LPN. Why did you leave Elmcroft? I left Elmcroft because they messed up on my hourly wage and didn't correct it in the time that they said they were going to correct it. And before Elmcroft, and Broadview, where did you work? Before Elmcroft and Broadview? Yes. I worked at Baptist Home Health for about 4 months. What position did you hold at Baptist Home Health? I was an LPN. And why did you leave Baptist Health? I had car trouble. And before Baptist Home Health, where did you work? Before Baptist Home Health, probably in that span was a time at Broadview again. And before that, I worked at Life Care Center of Pensacola for 1 year. Outside of being an LPN, what other types of jobs have you had in the past? I've been an LPN for 15 years. So, before that, I think I worked at like fast food restaurants. I was a private caregiver a couple of times. When did you begin working for ASE Employee Company? February 12th. Of what year? 2020. What position were you hired for? LPN. What job duties did the position of LPN entail? Supervising the patient care assistants, administering medications, providing wound care, monitoring glucose, documentation. That's about it. Oh, notifying the doctor if a resident had a situation or an emergency. At the time of the accident, how much were you earning per hour? $25. And before the accident, how many hours would you typically work in a week? I worked a lot of overtime, so at least 60. Did you receive any type of health benefits? Vision and dental. Did you receive medical? No. At the time of the accident, who was your direct supervisor? That would have been, oh gosh, what is the lady's name? I cannot remember. And it wasn't even that long ago. Deidre Parker. Do you know how to spell her last name? Parker. And at the time of August 3rd, 2020 accident, did you work for any other employees besides ASE? No. When did you first test positive for COVID? On August 3rd. Well, I got tested. When did you test positive for COVID-19? August 3rd, 2020. And before you tested positive for COVID, had you left the state of Florida in the months? No, sir. Did you take any vacation days in the month of July? I did, yes, sir. What days did you take vacation in July? I don't have exact dates. How many vacation days did you take in July? I believe it was 10 days, I think. What did you take 10 days vacation for in July? Repeat the question. What did you take 10 vacation days in July for? I needed a break. Did you stay at home on your vacation days? Most of the time. On days that you didn't stay home during your vacation, where did you go? To a hotel, me and my husband. What hotel did you go to? Comfort Inn. What city were you in? Pensacola. In the month of July, did you go to the grocery store? I'm sure I did. What grocery store do you normally go to? Winn-Dixie. Did you go to Winn-Dixie in the month of July? I can't be certain, but I'm sure I must have. I go to the grocery store every month. Do you know every person that was in the store with you at the Winn-Dixie? No, sir. Do you know if anybody had COVID at the Winn-Dixie when you were shopping? No, sir. Did you go to the gas station in the month of July? No, sir. What transportation did you use to get to ASE? Repeat your question, please. What means of transportation did you use to get to work? My Ford Expedition. How did you get gas for your expedition? My husband. Did you go to church in the month of July? No, sir. Do you have a gym membership? No, sir. Did you go to any other department stores in the month of July? No, sir. Did you go to Walmart in the month of July? No, sir. I order from Walmart.com. Did you visit any family in the month of July? No, sir. And that's the end of this take. Review your notes and rewatch the video for your errors or your misstrokes and your accuracy.